Hi, myself Sanjay Gaikwad. I am working as an assistant professor, head of the Department of Physics, Mahatma Phule AAC College, Panvel. Today we discuss on the topic of the paper number 2 of FYBSc Modern Physics. In Modern Physics, unit number 2, we want to discuss on the second chapter. The title of that topic is Nuclear Reactions. Just like chemical reactions, the reactions which are takes place in the elements at the outermost orbit, there are the electrons, and due to the valence shell and the electrons, there the chemical reactions takes place. Likewise, in the nucleus, due to the instability of the nucleus or the interaction between the proton neutron and the energy of the nucleus, there are some reactions takes place, that is called as the nuclear reactions. The reaction in which nuclear reactions in which generally two nucleus are involved, and we want to discuss on the basis of that nuclear reactions with the help of the laws, that is the conservation laws. Generally in chemical reaction there the laws are there. Similarly in the nuclear reactions there are the various laws are there, just like a conservation laws for the charge, conservation of mass, conservation of energy, like this way, conservation of energy, momentum, linear momentum, kinetic energy, like that way. In this topic we discuss on the mass and energy conservation of nuclear reaction. Mass and energy conservation in nuclear reactions. See, when the interaction between the two particles takes place or nucleus it takes place, the fundamental thing is that when a projectile, when we study about the projectile, what is that? It is a small nucleus like a proton, neutron or gamma rays, like that, which are having the very high energy and which is bombarded, projectile which is bombarded on the target. Target is what? Target is the nucleus on which highly energetic particles are bombarded, and due to this interaction what happened? The target is split into the product nucleus, and addition to that there is a product particle takes place, and this type of reaction is called as nuclear reaction. So with the help of some parameter we discuss on the nuclear reaction. What is that? Small projectile, small x we represent, which is bombarded on target nucleus. Generally target nucleus is what? Target nucleus is a stable nucleus, heavy nucleus, which is stable, and when we bombarding this projectile, which is a small particle like a proton, electron, neutron, sometimes we can say that gamma rays, which is bombarded on the target nucleus. This is a very heavy nucleus, and due to this interaction what happen? Sometimes energy changes, sometimes product nucleus is formed, and in addition to that there is a product particles are formed. Generally product particles are nothing but they are X-rays, sometimes nuclei is there, just like nucleons are there, proton, neutrons are there, elementary particles are there. Okay, when small projectile is bombarded on the target, capital X, then there is additional product nucleus and product particle form. Actually this diagram is of the next article, but this is useful to understand the mass and energy conservation in nuclear reactions. And on the basis of that we also study about the Q equation. Okay, in this equation Q equation is very important. So we first consider that projectile has kinetic energy, very high kinetic energy, and it is bombarded on the target. Therefore we are considering their kinetic energy plus mass energy relation. We represent it as a E, small x for the projectile, capital X for the target, and capital Y for the product nucleus and small y for the particle product. Okay, or product particle. So according to that we represent the mass of the projectile as a small mx, capital M capital X for the target nucleus, and the product nucleus is capital My for the mass of the product nucleus, and corresponding additional mass is produced, that is the product particle, and we represent as the small my. So on the basis of that, we are first write here the kinetic energy plus mass energy relation E is equal to mc square. We know that energy mass relation is mc square, and according to that we represent this equation. And second thing, what, from left side it has the kinetic energy plus mass energy equation, mass energy, and for target we are considering only mass energy. We are considering the mass energy. Why? Because it is a steady, and due to the steady state we are not considering the kinetic energy. So E capital X is absent, or we can say that E capital X is 0. E capital X is 0. So remember that we are not considering for the kinetic energy of the target. Second, at right side what happened? Product nucleus, it has also motion, and therefore we can consider the kinetic energy of the product nucleus and kinetic energy of the particle and energy mass relation of the product. Similarly, we are considering the product particle, kinetic energy of the product particle and mass energy relation of the product particle, because it is also in motion. Now we are going to define that mx, my, small ms, capital Ms, small m, capital My and small my are the masses of the product particle, target nucleus, and all the things. Now we are considering the Q defined. We are going to define the Q. What is Q? Q is nothing but the difference between the kinetic energy of the product and the reactant. Therefore, we are defining as Q is equal to kinetic energy of the product and reactant. And according to that, we define Q. What is Q? Q is equal to capital EY plus capital E small y minus capital EX. It is nothing but the kinetic energy of the product, kinetic energy of the product, kinetic energy of the product particle, and kinetic energy of the projectile. And on the basis of that, we define first Q. Okay, and we know that in earlier reaction, see, we want to find out this value. We want to find out this value, and we consider the earlier reaction. So what we have done, we are taking this, we are sending to the right side this, again we are sending this to the left side, and this term to the left side. Or you can say that EY plus E small y minus this EX. And if we are rearranging these terms, we can get, what we can get? We can get, we are rearranging the earlier reaction, we can get this. And we define that Q is equal to nothing but the sum of the product of the projectile and projectile and target nucleus minus mass of the product particle and product. And on the basis of that, we can define the Q. We define the Q, and this balance the equation. Okay, remember that this Q is the nothing but the factor. We define the whether the our reaction is endothermic or exothermic on the basis of the value of the Q. Q is positive or Q is negative. On the basis of that, we define that our equation is exothermic or endothermic. But what is exothermic and what is endothermic? When the energy is emitted from the nuclear reaction, and at that time we call it as a exothermic reaction. The exothermic also we call it as heat energy is emitted. When the energy is required to conduct or conduct the nuclear reactions, or the energy is required or gained by the reaction, then we call it as a endoenergic or endothermic. Means it represents that Q is negative, means energy is required to the carry out the nuclear reactions. Okay, this Q is positive or negative. On the basis of that, we define the nuclear reaction is exothermic or endothermic. Okay, remember this is very important thing, that when Q is positive, then kinetic energy of the product is greater than the kinetic energy of the reactants, and when Q is negative, we consider that the kinetic energy of reactants is greater than the kinetic energy of product. Now I am here to thankful to our principal, Dr. Ganesh Thakur Sahib, who under whose motivation we try to develop the ICT teaching tools, and my colleagues, Dr. G.S. Gun and R.D. Morbekar sir, who helped me a lot to prepare this presentation on this topic. I am here thanks to all. And the reference for this topic is the SET publication, Modern Physics, A. Ashok Srab and SET.